Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the NBA Prop Show presented by Props Optimizer, our absolutely free prop betting platform on Google or Apple app stores. Go there, download it, give it a try, give us a 5-star review, and tell us how much you love it as well. It does help our team tremendously. The reviews just help us more than I can even express. Now, let's dive into some picks. Eddie, what's going on? Thank you for showing up. Hope your best ball teams are doing all right. We're coming down to the wire here. And all right, so let's dig into our picks now. And I'm going to start it off with Deni, Avdija, and that is high or lower than 6.5 assists at minus 110. Now, look, the big news here is that Jrue Holiday is doubtful. He is unlikely to play tonight, so this line is elevated, but I think it is a little too elevated. He goes from 6.9 assists per 100 up to 9.7, which is a decent bump, but it is not a big enough bump. He has been under an 80%. He is, while he is a very, very good player, he is still only averaging 4.8 assists per game, 5.2 over the last 5 per game over the last 20. And it's a tough spot for power forwards. They're only averaging 2.5 assists per game versus the Suns. And the overall rank is number 1 versus power forwards. So Deni is in a tough matchup. And I think this 6.5 bump is just a little bit too high, so we're going to go lower. Next, we got Jusuf Nurkic, and we are going over 13.5 rebounds plus assists. That number is minus 101, so it's pretty much just straight plus 100 even money, and our projection is 17.2. The consensus is 14.2. Decent edge on both platforms here. Over the last 5, he's averaging 14.6. Over the last 10, 13.6. And Nurkic is at 25.7 rebounds plus assists per 100. And this matchup versus the Lakers really just does not scare me that much. Now, LeBron could be back, and I think with that, the Vegas is thinking it's going to be a Lakers blowout. But the problem is you got to get LeBron back integrated into this offense. I think there is a very real chance of Utah keeping this game close late and that all of these starters getting maximum run here. And so let's go with the Nurkic higher than 13.5 at pretty much even money. Next, we're staying in that game, and we're going Keyonte George at plus 120 over 2.5 threes made. Now, he's been under in 60% of the games over the last 20. You can see right here, there's a slew of red, in the middle of it. And that was really the start of the season this year where he just wasn't hitting. He is typically a 34% three-point shooter. That is his career average. But so far this year, he's at 27%. That has turned around lately, and he's been really shooting the ball well, consistently hitting the over. But to start the season, he was really struggling from the three-point line and was getting 1 or 2 a night. That's typically not who he is. He's going to shoot plenty of threes. And with Isaiah Collier on the court with him, he's at a 40% three-point percentage. Now, that is a smaller sample size. They haven't shared the court a ton so far this season, but as both of them are playing solid minutes now, it's going to be more and more regular. So let's go over at plus 120 on Keyonte George. Next, we got Jordan Walsh over 5.5 rebounds at minus 132. He has been over in 6 of 10, but the 4 that he did not hit, he barely played. I like this spot for Walsh. lately he's been playing, 26 to 33 minutes. He had one game where he only played 17 minutes versus Memphis when they won by almost 40 points. Outside of that, he's been playing solid minutes. We have met 28 minutes a game. He's been averaging 7 rebounds per game over the last 5 and playing 25.5 minutes a game. I think he's locked in for a solid role on this team, and all the dude has been doing is rebound. He's at 12.6 rebounds per 100, a huge number for a guy that's only playing, 28, 30 minutes. Next, we got Brandin Podziemski, and we're going over 1.5 threes at plus 112. Our projection is 2.1. The consensus is 1.6. So we're getting plus money where both projection systems are going to the over. He's been over in 80% of the last 5, 50% of the last 10, 45% of the last 20. But again, we're getting plus money here. And the thing that I think is very interesting, without Jonathan Kuminga, he goes from a 3 attempt every 13.8 minutes down to every 5.6 minutes of him playing. So his attempts without Kuminga on the court go way up. Also, that's just one less guy to split minutes with. And I think there's a bigger likelihood he plays his 28, 30 minutes or 30 plus than, 25, 26. So those are our 5 picks we have today. We got Brandin Podziemski over 1.5 threes. We got Deni Avdija under 6.5 assists. Jordan Walsh over 5.5 rebounds. Keyonte George over 2.5 threes. And Jusuf Nurkic over 13.5 rebounds plus assists. So those are our picks today. And thank you guys for joining us. Gil Ticket, I see your comment. What was the update for today? There's a few different ones. Let me sorry, I want to check exactly what was today, as we have consistently had some new updates and we have some new in the works. Sorry, hold on one second here. Want to know exactly what was in this one. Simplified the prop list by grouping props by stat, improved loading time, and then, some data management stuff and a little bit more with that. There's going to be some more coming in on filters and whatnot very soon as well, to just keep making it easier and easier to find some picks. So thank you guys for joining us. That's going to do it for us today. We will be back later. You all have a good one. Please come join us at Props Optimizer, our absolutely free prop betting platform on Google and Apple app stores. Also, if you will, please hit a like, a comment, review, share it with some friends, do all that good stuff to help our channel. Appreciate you guys. We will be back later. Have a good one.